Okay, so looks like I'm online. Hey everyone, my name is Vlad. I'm a representative of the Olymptrade team, and today I'd like to show you one of our strategies. Today we will be trading on the platform, and I will choose one of the strategies that are listed here. Let's check them. As you might have noticed, some more strategies were added, available for starter level users, so basically for everyone. However, if you would like to get more strategies, that you should upgrade your status to either advanced or expert. Right, and I think that today I'm going to take, let's make it, well, let's make it Friday strategy. If you're not aware of it, you may easily read it here as it's written in this text, like a short description explaining which indicators does the strategy consist of, and as well check the video explaining it in more details. Of course, if you would like to let's say see how to apply the strategy in practice, see more entry points, more factors that may affect the signal, then of course again I welcome you in our webinar so you could all see it and apply it in practice. Right, so let's activate this strategy. Meanwhile, I would like to check this live chat that we are having over here. Salman Sharif, yeah, we already started our session, so don't worry. We'll definitely proceed to trading as soon as possible. Hello, Joker. Hello, would you help me to recover my loss? Well, basically, this is the purpose of these videos. Like, we are explaining, like as an Olymptrade team explains, which strategies are most popular right now, how to use them, etc. If you apply them correctly, then definitely your trading statistics will increase. That's so simple. Hello from Pakistan. Hello, Pakistan. Oh yeah, that's really interesting to know which countries are our traders from. So feel free, if it is not a secret, of course, you may just write in a comment, hello from and your country. Hello, India. Well, we have plenty of traders from India. That's impressive. Kenya, Nigeria, New Delhi. All right. Whoa, that's really good. Uganda, Indonesia. Whoa, I'm really impressed, and I'm really proud that I'm holding this webinar for traders from all around the world. That's super. Okay, guys, so as I was saying, today's strategy is Friday. You may see it over here. I've just activated it. As you can see from the short description, it consists of multiple EMA indicators. SMA, yeah, almost SMA, but this is another strategy. So EMA with a period of 5, 13, and 55. So they are all colored in different colors, and in order to easily differ them. So what else? So as you can see, as from the description or description video, whenever EMA with a period of 5 crosses one of the rest EMAs, like either EMA 13 or EMA 55, then we have a signal in a proper direction. For example, right over here, EMA 5 crossed EMA 55 from bottom to top. So basically, this is a good signal for opening a trade in upwards direction. And basically, I've just did it. So I've just shown you how to react on these signals, what to do, in which direction to open trades. But of course, during this webinar, there will be more signals. I'm pretty sure about that. So just grab your tea and let's go to it. All right, and yeah, before I start trading, before I start real trading, let me make some small disclosure. I make it on all of my webinars. So dear traders, please be advised that trading on financial markets is considered risky. So please pay attention to it. And there is no need to risk that much. Basically, the job of a successful trader is in reducing these risks. And of course, there are multiple factors, multiple things that may help us doing it. Right. Yeah, everything that I'm doing right now on the platform is based on my own experience. So, in my opinion, I highly recommend you to just simply watch this video, this webinar, in order to get more understanding. It would be much better than copying my trades. Is a limp trade legal in Canada? Well, dear traders, answering this common question, such as whether a limp trade is legal in Canada, Pakistan, India, or any other country, you may simply proceed to olymptrade.com/terms, find these service agreements on the page, and see the list of countries where the company does not do business. So, and answering your question whether limp trade is legal in Canada, as per my concern, it is not. But again, it would be better to check this service agreement. All right, hopefully I answered your question, because from what I can see, you just made plenty of these questions. So, and yeah, I'm kindly asking you all to avoid spamming in a live chat. Please show some respect to your colleagues that are sitting and watching this webinar just like you. Okay, so let's go back to trading. From what I can see, my first trade was successful. Yep. And I won't be using any martingale strategies on this webinar, so I will be just opening deals on a fixed amount. Yeah, I know that some traders prefer to use martingale, some of them against this this procedure. However, in my opinion, I may either use it or not, and I don't have any complaints about it. Right, so let us check some other assets, because I'm pretty sure that there is not just a single one with a signal. Okay, there might be a possible signal on the euro against the Canadian dollar, so let me open a trade in upwards direction. And yeah, just to be clear, recommended expiration time for this strategy is 3 to 5 candles, depending on your current time frame. So my current time frame is 1 minute, so that means 3 candles equals 3 minutes. And this is basically the time frame, the expiration time that I use for this Friday strategy. Okay. Yep, at the moment I've just opened this trade, $10 above, and we'll see the result. In my strategy, in my style of trading, I usually prefer to have one trade opened at a time. These are my rules that I set for myself. And basically, whenever you break the rule, you should immediately stop and revise what you've just done. Like whether it was made by your emotions, or maybe you wanted it or something. But again, please remember to follow your rules that you set for yourself. Which type of trade is less risky, FTT or Forex? Well, there is no, best option or something. Both of these trading modes are kind of decent and available for trading. So if you prefer to hold your trades for a longer period of time, then welcome to Forex. If you prefer to see the result after a certain period of time, then just switch to FTT and start trading. Yeah, we also have this stock PT trading mode. However, this is mostly made for big investments. So if you would, if you are thinking about whether I should accumulate more profit on a long term without, let's say, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, then welcome to stock price trading, because there you may just purchase some lots of one of the assets and hold them as long as you wish. But of course, the more you hold, the better, because according to the history, the market is always growing. Even let's say it recovers even after some huge crises. This is the market rule. All right, sorry, I was just missed your comments, so let me check them. Okay, I just answered this question about FTT or Forex. How about placing a stop loss trade? Well, if you are talking about this pending order for closing a trade, it is mainly used on Forex, and yeah, it would be much better to use it, because we all have to limit our losses. We all have to put some certain profit level. So of course, I highly recommend everyone, if you are trading on Forex, to use these take profit and stop loss orders. No one told me, among those with whom I discussed trading, that take profit or stop loss prevents them from successfully trading. No one told me so. Please give away risk-free trades. Well, unfortunately, today is not the day for contests, so yeah, let's firstly fully concentrate on trading. Yeah, I may show you how risk-free trades work, so we'll definitely see it during this webinar. All right. Okay, let's proceed to other currency pairs. Well, in my trading, I usually prefer to trade on currencies. Well, I'm not saying that they are the best. However, this is my state of mind. I prefer, I got used to trading on currencies. Okay, well, this is pretty risky one. Great Britain pound against the Japanese yen. There is not the right time to open a trade over here because of this pair volatility at the current moment. So let's skip it and proceed to the next one. Let's say Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar. So I have two $10 risk-free trades, and let's use one of them. I've just activated risk-free trade and opened the trade on the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar in upwards direction. So in case my forecast is negative, is unsuccessful, this $10 amount will be credited back to my account. Okay, let's check more questions of yours. Feel free to send them into the live chat, because I prefer some interactive session with my colleagues, with my listeners. So feel free to express yourself. And yeah, of course, try to avoid posting your personal data as per YouTube rules. So all of these messages containing your personal data will be removed. How did you get so many risk-free trades? Well, just simply by trading. If you open your Trader's Way, and in case you're an expert, you will see on what milestones, on what levels you will be able to get risk-free trades and their size. Okay. What's the strategy used in this current trade? Again, the strategy name is Friday. You may find it in the advanced strategies block. So in case you have advanced status on the platform, then it would be, well, it's kind of easy for you to find them. How to control emotions? Well, this is one of the most common questions that I get from traders. Well, it all comes with practice. Imagine yourself, let's say you decided to start driving a car. You went to this driving instructor, you learned, like you passed some lessons, and in the beginning it was very complicated for you. You were scary to drive on a highway, and you were in panic. But over time, you understood that driving is kind of easy thing, and the same is applicable for pretty much any activity, even working with your emotions. Let's say how to firstly check what emotion do you have. You should identify it. You may write it down. Whenever you feel anger, whenever you feel greed, write it down in your laptop, and like specify date when you encountered this emotion. What are circumstances that led you to feel this emotion, and over time I guarantee that there will be lesser emotions that you will be noting down, just because when you note them down, you also keep it in mind. And this is the first step on working with emotions, by identifying them and noting them down. All right, so let's proceed to other trades, to other possible signals. What was that? Yeah, this might be a trade. Well, it's kind of complicated in my opinion. I mean, it's risky to open trades over here. Again, this is a currency pair that contains Japanese yen. Yeah, it contains Great Britain pound. And basically, if you remember, when we discussed GBP JPY, I told you all that, yeah, this pair has like a higher volatility. So that's why at the moment, in this particular moment, there is no point in opening trades on pairs containing Great Britain pound. Well, at least for these two. Let's check another one. Well, this might be promising. This looks promising. Let me open a trade in upwards direction here on the Australian dollar against the Japanese yen. At the moment, it has 80% rate of return, so it's still enough for me. So I opened deals on assets having 80% rate of or return or higher. This is again included in my rules. If the profit rate drops below 80, then I prefer to skip these pairs and concentrate on higher profitable ones. Please provide a super signal for today. Could you please tell me what, like, how do you understand super trading signal? Because I don't have them. It's not, I want to have a certain trade profitable, and this trade goes with profit. So I'm not a magician. I just trade on the market just like any one of you. Thank you, Diana, you for your support. Yeah, exactly. It would be better not to be in a rush and open trades whenever you feel or think that there will be like a profitable deal that you will make. So first of all, you should analyze what's happening on this currency pair, if there is a signal, how can you use it, etc. And dear Nityanada, I'm pretty sure that every one of us once faced some like losses or negative situations or negative days in trading, and there is nothing we can do with it. Well, actually, there is something that we can do with it. Is again constant work on self-improvement. Read articles, watch more videos, talk with experienced specialists in order to increase your experience level. Because without this, well, it's I guess it's only luck that will help any trader to succeed. It's not about luck. It's about improving yourself. Again, just in any other profession. All right, so what was with this trade? Yeah, unfortunately it closed with negative result, but no worries. Let's check, as there might be more of them. For example, this one, it seems to be an upcoming downward trade signal on the euro against the Canadian dollar. Well, I've just saw the crossing. Let me open a trade in a downwards direction for 3 minutes. $10 amount. Best books for trading according to you. Well, I started with Alexander Elder and well, I forgot the name. It's Neyman, technical analysis. So, but at the same time, in my opinion, there is no need to dive that deep into the details, because basically these books might be too complicated to read. You may feel bored when reading them just because they contain a lot of useful information, but they contain a lot of boring information. So in this case, it's much easier to understand what exactly do you need at the moment. Let's say I want to learn more about the EMA indicator. So open Google and find all articles related to this indicator in order to understand it better, instead of reading the whole book, hoping that you will find something about it. Okay, how much you invested first? Well, I cannot tell you exactly what was the amount, but it was something about $1,000. So my first investment was somewhere around 1,000. Again, some traders may feel that this is too miserable amount. Some of them may say, oh, this is like the really big amount that you have, like it's unfair, etc. But again, it depends on your ambitions. It depends on your how to say, it fully depends on your plans that you set for yourself. For example, if I'm aiming for 10% profit per month, well, it doesn't matter with what amount I start. It might be $1,000, it might be $5,000, it might be $1 million. Okay, it was a few seconds of rest. Let's continue. As from what I see, this trade went profitable as well. That was good. Let's check some other some other assets to trade on with the potential signals. If you traded on the Australian dollar against the Canadian dollar, if you opened the trade about 5 minutes back, well, I congratulate you, because you made a really good investment. You opened a really good trade. Well, of course, according to the Friday strategy, because if you are using some other strategy, that might be different. All right, another trade that I will open, well, I've just opened it, is on the euro against the Australian dollar. I opened this trade in a downwards direction just because EMA with a period of 5 crossed EMA 55 downwards. So let's see how will it go. Meanwhile, let me proceed to comments, read some of them. Oh, okay. Does trading in Quickler has a strategy, or it's a guess game? Again, some think that trading on 1 minute time frame or 5 minute time frame is considered a guessing, just because these traders prefer to trade on 4-hour time frames. Well, it's up to them. They have their own truth. In my opinion, trading on 1 minute time frame is okay, because I'm trading on this time frame. I may trade on 4 hours time frame, but again, if I do it during this webinar, you will put plenty of dislikes, just because it will be a few trades per webinar. But again, I may trade on 1 minute, I may trade on 5 minute time frame, I may trade on 15 seconds time frame. Speaking of Quickler, again, it's up to everyone's decision. If you feel that you cannot handle it, I recommend you to avoid trading on this asset and mostly concentrate on something more reliable in your opinion. Because again, yeah, Quickler is an additional asset that was added not so long ago on the platform. However, of course, it has its own positive, negative sides. I won't recommend this asset for conservative traders, and let's say those aggressive traders who know how to use their aggression in the right way, they will definitely make profit on quicker asset. Okay, so yeah, I guess this trade will be negative. It may happen, no worries. And let's proceed to another trading asset. And this asset will be, and the Oscar goes to, okay, let's make it euro against the British pound. Right, so since this is a risky asset, let me activate $10 risk-free trade, and I've opened this deal in upwards direction just to see what will happen after 3 minutes. Because if there was no risk-free trade, I would have thought multiple times before opening a deal over here on this asset, just because of its current conditions. Please suggest the best signals. Again, what is the best signal? How do you understand the meaning of the best signal? Because again, if you use a certain strategy, then all of your signals should be considered by you as best signals. Thanks for sharing your skill. Basil Trade, thanks for watching this video. I truly appreciate it. Hope that you even pressed thumbs up in order to letting us know that we are doing everything correctly, and so we could continue conducting our sessions. All right. Let's switch to other assets, and euro against the New Zealand dollar looks, well, not so good, but let me try it. I'll open a deal in a downward direction on this asset, see what will happen, how will it go. Again, when you are using a certain strategy, you should be sure that you're using it correctly. Because if you're not sure about something, well, you better firstly, again, create the set of rules for yourself and follow them. Okay, so my previous trade is still ongoing, but since it is a risky trade, I do not bother that much about its result. Yeah, we all should understand that when activating risk-free trade, in case of a positive signal, this risk-free trade will be consumed. So they do not only work with unsuccessful trades. They are consumed in any scenario. Okay, so yeah, it seems that this trade was successful. That's amazing. That's good. So let's keep it working with it. Okay, well, no more comments. That's so sad. I thought that will be dozens of them, so I could talk to you, answer your questions, etc. Please give daily live signal on YouTube. well, I guess in the end of this webinar, I will switch to higher time frame and talk with all of you about some daily signal. If you prefer, of course, if you prefer longer duration trades. Okay, so let's go back to assets that we already checked. Maybe there might be some other signals. Okay, this might be a really good one. The most popular currency pair, euro against the United States dollar. So there is no quicker strategy. Well, basically, all of these strategies that are listed in this menu, well, at least those that are suitable for advanced and expert status traders, they work with, how to say, they work on Quickler. So in case you would like to trade on this risky asset, then sure, just activate one of these strategies, as they may help you at least to understand the direction of price direction of this asset. Do you have earlier recordings for beginners? Well, if you wish to get some basic information about trading, I highly suggest you to proceed to help section, find how to trade section and proceed there, because it contains plenty of useful information. Start trading. No, I don't wish to start this education. So basically you may do it on your own. Fastest way to lose money is Quickler. Well, it's up to your opinion. In my opinion, chances are equal. You may either quickly lose or either quickly win on this asset, depending on how well you know the market. I want to learn technical analysis from scratch. How to pursue this in organized syllabus? Well, how did I start learning any trading related topic? I firstly Google it, then I go to multiple websites in order to see what's written there. But since we have plenty of these materials collected on the platform, gathered on a platform, then well, I guess there's firstly, I recommend you to check these articles. If they are suitable for you, then you just continue learning with them. If you feel that you need something extra, well, you should either Google it, or if you have advanced or expert status, contact our team support and just schedule a session with one of our experienced financial analysts. All right, so let's check something else. Well, it seems that it's like a new scandal, like the big one. I prefer not to open deals in such high volatility. Well, unless this is a news release, of course. Well, so let's better check something else. Well, there is a double crossing. As you can see, EMA 5 crossed both EMA 13 and EMA 55 in a single time. So let me activate this risk-free trade worth $20. That would be $20 trade just because I don't have any more $10 trades left. Okay. Any more questions, dear traders? What do you think is the best strategy? In my opinion, there is no best strategy. Again, as I always say, the best strategy is the one that you feel comfortable with, the one that brings you money. Because let's say if you win the race while driving the worst car in the world, you won't think that this is the worst car. You will think that this is the best one, right? So again, in addition to what I explained to all of you, you should proceed to the platform strategies list and check them yourself, because maybe this Friday strategy that we are discussing right now is not that suitable for you. Maybe you prefer like a rodeo, like a slower way of trading, or more aggressive way of trading like barcode. So there are plenty of choices that you can make. But first of all, you have to understand how a certain strategy works. All right, so seems that Australian dollar against the Swiss franc is pretty volatile. Still, it may move either above or below the point where I opened my trade. So still there is a risk of making unsuccessful trade. Okay, how to predict next candle? There is there is a certain part of there is an education. Well, there are teachings on how to use these candlestick patterns, like in order to identify pin bar or some other candlestick formation, and be able to predict the next candle color. Also, like graph analysis teaches you how to find these geometrical figures on the price graph and act accordingly. All right, so I guess this trade was also profitable. What's the most aggressive amount you have traded for? Oh, well, it was somewhere about $3,000 trade. But in that particular case, my deposit allowed me to do this. So $3,000 trade, it's not the most part of my deposit. Of course not. So if you have, let's say, $20,000 or $30,000, then you may afford yourself to use these amounts, such as 3,000 or 2,000 or 4,000. So it's all about the size of your current deposit. But in my opinion, there is no need to aim for opening the highest value trade possible. It's all about making wise decisions during opening deals. If you feel that, let's say, Okay, my fifth martingale step ended unsuccessfully. However, in my strategy, I only use 5 steps. There is no need to open the 6th trade on the increased amount. In this case, it would be better to leave it and analyze your previous trading activity. All right. Strategies for quicker. Well, previously I already explained everyone that basically all of these strategies suitable for advanced traders or expert traders are suitable for trading on Quickler. So use them, try them. You all have demo account where you can practice your skills, sharpen them, and then use them on the real account. Of course, there is a difference between trading on demo or real account. There is a psychology difference because when you trade on demo, you do not feel any threat to your deposit just because you do not consider this amount as yours, because it might be easily replenished. Speaking of your real account, you should again choose wisely. But again, when it comes to practicing or checking your hypothesis, well, no, it's okay to trade on demo account as well. Just because you're not aiming for reduce risks or you're not aiming to get profit there, you're only aiming for test a certain strategy. Of course, there is a back testing that you may also use in your trading. So there is again variety of choices. Okay, so dear traders, I guess that was pretty much the last trade that I opened. I still need some time to to make this daily forecast, as one of traders asked me. Okay, let's proceed to these assets. 1 hour. Let's check these levels. Right, so for example, over here on this currency pair, which is Swiss franc against the Japanese yen, let's draw a few horizontal lines, which will be considered as levels. So over here, the price is located somewhere in the middle of this trading channel. However, when it reaches the price of 125 point, we may move it a bit up or down depending on our preferences. Well, when it reaches this level, 125.37, then I'm pretty sure that this trade will be should be pointed downwards. So again, you should aim for 125.37 on this currency pair, and then open a trade down. Of course, it may take some time until this price reaches this level. However, if you're aiming for this longer trade duration, you should use this opportunity. Also, there is a beautiful option of setting a reminder for yourself. You may just simply proceed to this level, let's say mouse over somewhere below it, and simply activate it. Sorry. Yeah, notify me when the chart will reach this level. So once the price reaches this level, you will hear some sort of beep notifying you that the price reached this level and may go downwards. What is the best frame for trading? If you are talking about time frame, again, depending on your choice. Like for example, in my case, as I was saying, I may trade on 1 minute trades. 1 minute time frames, as well as on 1 hour time frames. So the only thing is that ask yourself whether you have all the powers, whether you have the opportunity to wait for a signal, just like I shown over here. For example, the price may reach this level after 5 hours, maybe tomorrow. Never know, no one knows, just because this is 1 hour time frame. So if you feel that you can wait, then the road to trading on 1 hour time frames is open for you. However, if you feel that you do not have enough patience, well, just decrease the time frame that you're trading on. Which asset you prefer the most? Well, again, I prefer the most profitable assets. So when you proceed to the asset list, you may see that okay, at the moment, euro against the Canadian dollar has the highest rate of return. So I will be mostly trading on this asset, of course, if there are some signals for it. Okay, dear traders, so I guess that was it for now. Let me remind you all, in the beginning, the amount on my balance was 6,621.92. So, and if you look over here at my current balance, it is 6,650. That's pretty decent, and let me see how much I earned during this webinar. So it's somewhere around $28. Well, I guess it's not so bad, especially for just making a profit within 50 minutes. That's really good in my opinion. Okay, so thank you all for joining this session. Have a nice day to all of you. Have a nice trading, dear traders, and bye bye.